I used to think I understood Proverbs chapter 13, verse 22. It says, "A good person leaves an inheritance for their children's children, but a sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous." For years, I read that verse and thought it was basically saying, good person handles their money well enough to leave something behind for their grandchildren. And that's certainly a valuable principle. But recently, I started seeing something deeper in the verse. I started seeing a contrast between the world's definition of good and God's standard for righteousness. Think about it. In the world, if you build wealth, take care of your family, and leave a large inheritance to your children and grandchildren, people will probably look at you and say, that was a good man. That was a good woman. They did well. But then the second half of the verse says something fascinating. A sinner's wealth is stored up for the righteous. Not just the good person, the righteous person. And righteousness isn't simply about looking good in front of people. It's about being right with God. It's becoming the kind of person who can trust to do the right thing with what God places in your hands. Because here's the question. What if God wants to give you more? But he first needs to know, can he trust you with more? More money, more influence, more opportunities, more resources, more responsibility. The goal isn't simply to become wealthy. The goal is to become trustworthy. Because if God can trust you, then what he places in your hands doesn't have to stop with you. It can feed people. It can create jobs. It can strengthen family. It can fund ministry. It can transform communities. It can advance the purposes of God. So maybe the question we should be asking isn't, how can I become successful enough for people to call me good? Maybe the better question is, how can I become righteous enough for God to trust me? Because there's a difference between building a reputation with people and building a reputation with God. The world may reward what looks good, but God is looking for people who will do right. People who can be trusted with resources, trusted with influence, trusted with opportunity, trusted with wealth. So don't make your highest goal being seen simply as a good person in the eyes of the world. Pursue becoming a righteous person in the eyes of God. Because when God knows he can trust you with what belongs to him, there is no telling what he can place in your hands. Don't just pursue wealth, pursue righteousness. Don't just ask God for more, become someone he can trust with more.